Hi, everyone. Jordan McCandless, staff advisor for the Adventure Card campaign, back with you again to share another quick tip video. This one about goal setting, which is one of the most effective tools you have to help your scouts succeed in the Adventure Card sale. How do you set an effective goal for your scouts? It's really very simple. There's two things that you need to do with your scouts and that you need to communicate with your unit. One is, what do they want to use the money for? Based off the money they fundraise, what do they want to pay for? Do they want to pay for an activity like summer camp? Do they want to pay for materials like a uniform or a handbook? Do they want to pay for other costs like their annual membership dues or even their unit dues? Decide what your scouts want to use the money for. You can ask them about that and then translate that very simply so that they can see at a glance, if I want to cover the cost of this item or this activity, I need to sell this many adventure cards. We've got two tools that I wanted to show that help do this. The first comes from our Adventure Card Leader Guide, which is available online on the Adventure Card webpage. So let me bring that up for you very briefly. You'll see this is from page 7 of the Leader Guide, that on that page, there is a sample card commission plan table that you can use to help your scouts set goals and help them understand how much they're going to have to sell in order to cover the cost of different activities or items. In this example, you'll see we've listed Cub Adventure Camp, Geronimo Summer Camp, NYLT, a couple of other subscriptions, the annual dues, and there's even space for you to fill in your own unit dues or unit-specific events or activities that you run. And you'll see not only is the cost listed so the scouts understand what that costs, but we've translated that cost into a goal of how many cards they would need to sell to cover that cost, keeping in mind that every card sold gives $5 back to the scout and the unit. So really all you need to do is take the total cost of the item or items or activity that your scout wants to cover, divide that total cost by $5, the commission that you get from each card sold, and that will give you the total number of cards that scout will need to sell in order to cover that item. You'll see that here on the Leader Guide's card commission plan table, which you can use and customize for your own purposes. I also want to share a sample from one of our local units that's participating in the sale this year. Let me bring that up very quickly. And this is included as part of the unit's Adventure Card Kickoff flyer. You'll see they have a flyer they give out to their families that gives some general information about the Adventure Card campaign, but on the back side of the flyer, or page 2, they've included a table customized for their unit that lays out the different items that can be covered by Adventure Card money that is fundraised. They've listed their unit dues. In their case, they charge $125 a year. So divide that by 5. That means if a scout in their unit sells 25 cards, they've covered their unit dues for the whole year. They've also chosen to include the membership fee for their scouts, an example of a new uniform and handbook, family adventure camp registration, which is a very, very fun summer activity that many packs like to do. And they've also included a couple of other thresholds, including at the bottom, you'll note, if their scouts sell 200 or more cards, that scout gets a full year of no-cost scouting, meaning they've covered their membership fees and they've covered other activity fees that this unit participates in. They've also included another item just below that, that if a scout in their pack sells 50 cards, they get to join the pack's Pie Club. So another example of how this pack has set individual goals for their scouts and helped their scouts visualize what the possibilities are by selling adventure cards and selling more adventure cards. The more adventure cards their scouts sell, the more items their scouts get for free, whether it's unit participation, activity participation, or even handbooks, uniforms, and other materials. That's it. That's very simple. You can, again, use the commission plan table from the Leader Guide. It's very similar to this and will help you simply write down a few of these goals and communicate them to your scouts. But communicating goals in this fashion is one way that you're going to help your scouts be successful and help energize your scouts to take their sales efforts to the next level. So I hope that's helpful. I will see you guys on the next one. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.